What's up, y'all? Chris Lane here. I'm with my dog Cooper on the Country Now Pupdate. Yeah, so Cooper's 5, roughly 6 years old. We got him in 2019. Him and his brother were actually tied up at a dog park when they were just puppies, just newborns, saying, hey, there was a sign that was right beside them saying, hey, can't take care of these dogs, somebody take them. So then my wife got a call from one of her friends saying, hey, can you watch this dog until we can find him a home? And it only took 2 days and he was ours. He's an Australian cattle dog beagle mix. We got a DNA test done for him, and beagles tend to be, they like laying around a lot. He's kind of mopey. He's got a little bit of hound dog in him as well. So he can be a little mopey. You would think he's the most depressed dog in the entire world, but he's super happy and loves his family. So I would say we couldn't be any different personality-wise, but I don't know. He's the best dog I've ever had, and yeah, I'm super thankful that we were able to rescue him. Yeah, I like to use that as I was the guy who got picked for that. But unfortunately, it was my dog who got picked for that. So yeah, he's I wouldn't say it's gone to his head at all, but I think he knows he's a very handsome young man. Don't you, Cooper? Aren't you? Are you a handsome young man? We were very worried at the time, having 2 dogs, bringing Dutton home. Like, how are the dogs going to react? Because, you know, it's just been them for quite some time. But they were so gentle from day one. Both are very nurturing dogs and took to the boys quite well. Things have changed since then. You know, a baby will just lay there and cry a lot. They can't, like, do a whole lot. Now my boys are 3 and 2 and very chaotic. So the dogs get a little nervous of them because it's constant running and screaming. So Cooper gets to, and his sister Chloe get to spend extra time outside during the day so the kids don't torture them to death. But yeah, I asked Dutton the other day, I'm like, who's your best friend? Hoping he would say me, and he said Cooper, which was the sweetest thing. But yeah, but the kids love the dogs, and sometimes Cooper sleeps upstairs with the boys at night, and I think that makes them feel extra safe. I felt like from the very first time I heard If I Die Before You, it had the potential to be one of those career type songs. It's very hard to write, very hard to find. It's one of those songs I wish I had written, but I found this song, had to wait for 2 years, the very long story that goes with this. Had to wait 2 years, but I finally got to record it and put my own spin on it, because the demo is actually of Emily Wiseman singing on it. So kind of had to hear it in with my own vocal on it. But lyrically, I felt like it was an incredibly well-written song. I'd never heard anything like that up until this point, but a very real thing that a conversation that my wife and I have definitely had many times over, and I think a lot of couples have probably had a very similar conversation, and I just felt like people could really relate to it in the same exact way that I did. I cannot wait to go on tour with Rascal Flatts. I was slated to go on tour with them to be direct support back in 2020 when COVID hit and kind of canceled that tour, which really sucked for me because I toured with them back in 2017 and had an incredible time. So knowing that I was going to get to go back out with them was going to be super special. So to have that canceled, like I said, it really sucked. But to get this opportunity in 2025 to come back out and go on a reunion tour with them, I think it's going to be even more special. It is by far my favorite song I've ever written. I've never been more excited over a song than I am this one for multiple reasons. I had the song idea in my phone called What Am I Supposed to Tell the Dog? I had it for 2 or 3 years. Could never figure out how to write it. But I got the idea from my wife, who said, if anything, jokingly said, if anything ever happened to us, I'm keeping Cooper. And I'm like, no, you're not. He's my dog. Then I thought about it. I'm like, my gosh, this is a song. I've never heard a song like that in country music before, but it feels like the easiest country title of all time. What am I supposed to tell the dog? So recently I sat down with Jameson Rogers, who I enjoy writing with, and a couple other people, Seth Mosley, who's producing a lot of songs for me right now. And this song just fell out so fast. It's kind of an old school style song in the best way. And I don't know, I feel like we nailed it. I played it out probably 6-7 times, just acoustic by myself. And the response on this song in particular is the best I've ever had of any song in my entire career. So I said, you know what, I got to record this song and hope and get it out there. So I think we're aiming kind of summertime for a full record for me, which has been, you know, I think 18 or 19 since my last one. I took a slightly different approach and just tried to put out single releases so I could get music out a little faster. But I think I'm going to go back now and go more for the album approach. I did it. So I shot a couple of videos just trying to show a little bit more of my personality online, and I didn't really have a plan in mind for it. It was just on a whim. I found some stuff in my closet and decided to do it. And one was like the mechanic video, and then one was the 1990s, your dad's the baseball coach. And I just pretended like I was my dad in both of those situations. And people seem to enjoy that, and so I thought, why don't I try keeping that going? So I've since then recorded a few more, and gonna put a few more out, and if people keep enjoying that, maybe I'll keep working on that. No, this is exactly how he lays on every couch in our house. Flex looking out the windows. What do you see, Bubba?